Hey, I'm Dan, WD4DAN. You might be wondering what I'm doing here by myself. I have to give penance. I messed up on Wednesday. I played the wrong intro. On our Wednesday stream, I played our Shenanigans intro, which was supposed to be for tonight. So, to continue with the Shenanigans here on The Real Shenanigans this Sunday, episode 137, you might want to turn your volume down because we're going to go retro with an old school intro. If you've been around for a minute, you've heard this one. So 137 Shenanigans coming up in 1 minute. Let's go.
What is up, Ham Radio? Kilo Echo 8 Papa Zulu November, the Ham Radio Adventure Guy. Thanks for stopping by your one stop for everything Adventure Radio. It is Sunday. Time for a little shenanigans, maybe some ear bleeding, and a whole lot of fun. Man, I missed that intro. That just pumps me up every time.
That's a throwback.
Before we get started, we're going to thank the ultimate people in my life, the Patreons. They are absolutely awesome. And I tell you what, the list keeps getting bigger and bigger, and I really, really, really enjoy that. So I love getting more of my family in my life. Also, a big shout out to the YouTube members, equally important. And then the ever-changing board, which actually changed. Kilo 9 Alpha Echo Echo with the off-stream donation jumping into the number 5 spot. But I bet you there'll be a lot of stirring tomorrow. It's the first of the month. So a whole lot of stirring happens at the first of the month on the adventure board.
And if it's the first of the month, we got the food, and you know we chills for real.
That's right.
That's right. Welcome to the Real Shenanigans. Episode 137. Let's run down the list and see who's here. Alpha Echo 4. X-Ray Oscar was first in the chat. That's our buddy Ron Chris over at Georgia Parks and Propagation. Ronnie was next. Kilo Oscar 4. Zulu. Romeo X-Ray. Kilo Oscar 4 Sierra X-Ray Hotel. What is going on, buddy? Good to see you. KO4 FSZ Antennas. Howdy. Kent Kilo 9 Alpha Echo Echo. Good to see you, my friend. Andy Callie. Always good to see you. Toby Alpha Delta 2 Charlie Delta. What is going on? Bubblegum, Kilo 8, Golf, Quebec is here. Whiskey 1, Whiskey Charlie is next with a $20 to make you holla super chat. Well, I never appreciate that, buddy. James Walker, Dad is here. Kilo Delta 9, Uniform Victor Kilo. Michael and Mary, Eastern Standard Time. Extra Spicy Tacos. And Kilo 4, Alpha. Mike 88 KB, hello buddy. Bob Kilo Oscar 4 Zulu India Kilo. Another Zulu coming up. Zach is here. Kilo 4 Zulu Sierra Romeo. Martini is here. That's Whiskey Delta 4 Juliet Mike Halpenny. What's going on, my friend? Rod K4 DSX and Dennis Alpha Delta 9 Whiskey Mike. Rounding out. I'm sure some other people filter in here on this beautiful Sunday. Actually, it ain't been too hot. I've been loving it.
A holiday Sunday, even.
That's right.
Everybody's off. Most people's off tomorrow, so you ain't got no reason not to be in shenanigans tonight for sure.
That's right.
So, yeah, happy birthday, Terry. Happy birthday suit to Jumbo Marshmallows. It's been an unusual weekend. The bands are either forget you or awesome.
Yeah.
So I can tell you the late shifts are just awesome. The last 2 nights, my last 40 contacts or so have been on 5 watts because it's like I'll just keep turning it down because
So we did last
it
night.
just keeps on going. But
Yeah.
but during the day, not so much. Except for when I get out really early. I did get out really, really early one time this week. I probably shocked the world. Matter of fact, Liz said the one day I sleep in. Really? So absolutely. I see the chicken tender made it into the room too.
He did. He made it into my CW activation yesterday too, and he actually sent me a bok in CW, and
I've gotten the bok in CW as well.
Yeah,
so
that was pretty funny. Crazy night from Bob, Kilo Oscar 4 Zulu India Kilo. Says he got 15 new parks. Awesome, man. Yeah, the band's last night. The band's last time.
Activate 15 new parks for me.
That'd be nice. Yeah. You have to go to like 15 new states though, probably, right?
Dude, it's such a pain. Like I got to spend the dough to go get a new park for sure.
Now, Zach, come on, man. Why do you want to like rain on our parade right here?
You know, I did see that there was going to be a huge solar storm for tomorrow. So
yeah.
I didn't realize it was going to be that soon.
But hey, get your podunk on. The last couple of nights, the bands have been great.
Oh, never mind. He said. Well, he's saying on this. Is he saying September the 2nd?
Well, yes, it'll be September 2nd at about midnight Zulu. So, yeah.
Okay. I was thinking it was coming earlier tomorrow day, actually.
But no,
I did see it was coming. So
yeah, we had to do the same thing you did last night with the pile up after we got shoo off by an AMer. We kept dropping the wattage down, ended up at 5 watts, and the pile up still wasn't going to quit. I was like, gee.
That's what I said. They just keep coming and coming, and it's funny because they keep on giving me 5.9, 5.9, 5.9, 20 over.
Yeah.
I was getting 20 overs on 5 watts.
Yeah. Crazy. He says 8 o'clock Eastern time tomorrow is when it's going to hit. Yep.
Boy, that'll be fun. That'll be fun. I'll be doing an early late shift, and the power will just be absolutely crazy. It'll click over 000 and silence, or worse, it'll click over 000 and I'll hear Whiskey Delta 4 Delta Alpha November, and I'm like, you're 5.9, and then silence.
Yeah.
Like, oh boy.
We'll make it through. Wear a little extra sunscreen. You'll be fine.
Yeah, I don't worry about it too much. I've been out. Excuse me.
Don't start that. Hey, it's not even late shift yet. Don't start that.
I've been out right when the flares are hitting, and I still get activated. And that's one thing I want to say. Thank you to each one of you guys, because I am lucky. You guys know that you're going to hear me, so you hunt me. You know I'm going to be there, so you hunt me. But sometimes if I spot with somebody else's call when I'm with them or something like that, I do not get that same pile up.
Let me tell you, your pile ups, you have hunters that are so loyal. Sometimes they'll even call you when they can't hear you.
Yeah, that's the truth.
Just hoping you heard them and you'd sneak them into the log or something.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's not going to work, guys.
It's really funny because I'm kind of up in the air about it. So people will try to get me and not get me, and then respot me.
Yeah.
Are you respotting me to be nice so the spot stays open, or are you respotting me to make me second guess, did I work him?
Right.
But if you work somebody, you should always respot them, especially in CW, because there are times when somebody is really, really light, and I'm questioning myself on maybe just one letter, and the difference in you going into log right or wrong could be that respot. So, matter of fact, the difference in you going into log at all, because I have gotten back and I look, no respot, and I typed that call into POTA, and maybe you don't do POTA and you were just hunting me CW, but I type it into POTA and nothing's coming up. I do one more thing, and I'll type it into QRZ and see if you look like the type of person that you may have hunted me, and if you don't, you get deleted.
If you look like the kind of person, yeah.
Well, there's a certain type of person that hunts me. All y'all.
Oh my goodness. If you got a long flowing beard with really skinny legs and you're on a walker with tennis balls, you're in the log, baby.
No, that's the kind of person that hunts me down to try to run me off the frequencies and stuff.
That's right.
I'll tell you what. Now, last night on CW, and maybe somebody can tell me what kind of contest they had going, but it was just stupid. Like, I can't remember where I think I ended up setting up at like 7052, and there was somebody that moved in on like 70518, and somebody moved in on 705225, and the pileup was super, super thick, and on both sides, it was like I was hearing woodpeckers because they were just right out of my filtering, and I could move my filtering in a little narrower, but it just didn't help. And I thought I only got 5 or 6 calls on CW, but then I looked back at it and I ended up having 11 that I worked. But there was plenty of people calling. I just couldn't deal with the headache from it. It was just too bad.
No.
So absolutely horrible. If there's any satellite people in the chat, welcome. Hopefully you guys caught Satellite Saturday yesterday. That would be video number 2 for Satellite Saturday. We're going to keep it rolling for at least 2 months, and then we'll see.
I like that series.
How many people we've joined? I have created a new monster. So it's funny. So a couple years back when I started CW, it started the trend, and there was probably a good 30 or 40 people from Discord that started CW. And I'm pretty sure they all still do it. Some of them rarely, but I'm pretty sure they all still do it. But now I'm doing satellites, and PP Man and Steven both have ordered satellite kits. Steven's already had his out and made his first satellite contact, and he's already obsessed. PP Man has his kit, but he says he don't have time to figure it out. So he don't have time to figure it out, but he has time to go spend 42 hours to make 14 contacts on QRV.
Right. But he has time to, spend all day and change all his power poles over to XT60s. Yeah.
That's great.
I think I'm going to put an XT60 bulkhead connector on my battery box just for him. The next time he comes down, he'll have a place to plug into.
But make sure it's like a huge battery too.
Yeah.
Like an absolutely huge battery. That way with this QRP radio, he has to use like a battery just like 4 times the size of his radio.
Yeah. Bob says he has the Arrow antenna, just needs to get out and start playing around.
And here's the thing about satellites. It's just like with all radio, there's the ICOM and the Yaesu guys. In satellites, it's the Arrow and Elk guys. And they both go back and forth I can't give my opinion on an arrow because I've never used an arrow. I'd like to use an arrow, and if Arrow would like to send me an arrow, that would be amazing. Because it could be my full-time rotor antenna, but I really like my elk.
This is a funny one. Chris asked when I'm going to load up my truck. Believe it or not, every single time I'm in a park and I'm using the Eagle One, I'm kind of loading my truck up because I use my entire truck as the counterpoise for the antenna system. So I've kind of done it already, Yeah. But to load it up just to have it on the positive side of the antenna, I don't know. I haven't tried it. I'm sure it'll work.
That's
great.
That's the truth too. If you've got a big vehicle and you're using Eagle One, it amplifies it so much. Because don't get me wrong. In the little Nissan car, the Eagle One still kills it.
Mm-hmm.
But it don't do nothing like it used to do on the Armada. Now, mind you, it had the West Virginia rust going on too. But
that's right.
that hitch mount is still in there.
It's welded.
I would like to see somebody get it out.
The thing is rust welded in place for sure.
There's no bolt holding it into place. I can tell you that.
I bet if I went over there right now to your place and hit that hitch mount with a sledgehammer to try to get it loose, your front bumper would fall off. It ain't going nowhere.
That sucker's in there for sure. Heck, it was in there when I was using the thing all the time.
Yeah.
But yeah,
is it the extended hitch mount or just the regular one?
No, it's just a regular.
Oh man, see that sucked because you would have been really popular in the walkways at like the grocery store,
Yeah, I guarantee
everybody banging their shins on it. If nobody has ever banged their shin on a trailer hitch, you haven't lived yet.
Yeah, Sidewalk Sherry is very good at that.
Yeah,
she can get just the receiver mount. Don't ask me how she does that.
She'll find anything. Yeah, you're right. Dom says it's been arc welded by radio emissions. Yeah,
absolutely. Probably. That thing's in there for sure. But any kind of hitch mount, you hit your shin on them, you're going to know it for days. Yeah. That's absolutely for sure.
And right when it starts to feel better, by God, you're going to do it again.
Those extended hitches, though, I could see a lot of people catching them because they're not expecting them to be out that far.
Yeah, I take mine out, but I love my extended hitch because you can lower my tailgate with the Eagle One still, on the truck, which is really nice. Yeah, checking out the purple shins at the campground. Yeah.
Speaking of antennas, I have a feeling that you're going to see a lot of videos about a new antenna coming really soon.
That's right.
Matter of fact, they might even start this week, and it's not the one you're even thinking of, Dan.
Is it the one that was slipped in a video, maybe accidentally?
Nope, it's not that one. That's what I knew. That's what you were thinking.
That's the one I'm thinking of because I've been talking to Ray here back and forth here lately. So yeah.
If it's not that one, I would love for that one to start this week.
Yeah,
but
I'm interested now. Yeah.
There's going to be several new videos coming out with it. So we'll see how it works.
Yeah.
I'm excited. I'm excited to see it.
I would love to get another Cheligans, to be honest with you, but the prices since I bought mine have skyrocketed.
Dude, like they went from, they wasn't cheap to start with.
No, but now they're double.
But they were reasonable. Now it's just it's unreal the price that they went up.
Even the knockoffs you can get on eBay and stuff like that are higher than normal, and it's still going to take you 30 days to get them because they ship them from the China.
Yeah, and you're not going to get the same performance.
No. But yeah, I mean, I'd love to have another. I love that antenna. It's a great antenna.
It's like that with anything. You do get what you pay for, guys. You gotta take radio stuff into consideration. Like, is paying the cheaper price in the long run worth it, or are you just getting it cheaper now because that's what you can afford?
Mm-hmm. I've always been a firm believer of the buy once, cry once scenario, rather than buying something for $20, it breaks, having to buy again for $20 and it breaks, you and buying it again. You might as well just bought the dang thing for $80 the first time, the real one, you know?
Yeah. So I try to get what I know is going to work, because a lot of people see me using something and they automatically are going to assume that it works. So, that's why I'm very wary on doing a lot of reviews and stuff like that. Most of my reviews, if you notice, I don't even call it a review. I call it a first look. So, but if I've had something for a good amount of time and I truly believe in it, I don't mind to do a review on it then. But I gotta truly believe in it for sure.
I'm thinking about selling floor jacks.
You're thinking about selling what?
Floor jacks.
Floor jacks?
Yeah, you can use them as antennas. I mean,
Yeah. I will tell you what. I got you something you need to antenna.
Oh, I'm all ears. Oh, the PP spike. It's way over there on the edge of the desk. I can't reach it. That's it. Hey.
I never thought about it till just then. It was sitting right there, and I was like, "Ooh, maybe use two of them for a dipole."
All right. So people say, I think maybe the chat can help me out. Some people don't like carbon fiber masts because they are conductive versus a regular non-carbon fiber mask, like a fiberglass mask. Is that correct? If that's true, I wonder if I can just take my carbon 6 or another carbon fiber mast, put it up, and just load up the mast itself.
Listen, I don't say that anything won't work, because when Kevin is making contacts on corn stalks,
yeah, that was awesome.
I'm never going to doubt that something won't antenna.
Yeah,
you just got to have the will and the go-to to do it. That's for sure.
You have to be insane enough to try it, is what it is.
Yeah. And Dan's insane enough to try a lot of things. That's for sure.
I'll try anything once. That's right. Yeah, corn stalks. Yes, Bob. He loaded up a corn stalk.
The bed springs while Jamie sleeps at night.
That's the thing, though. Bed springs are old school. I don't have any mattress. I don't have any box springs around. Like,
okay,
nowadays have like foundations?
Do you have the metal frame that holds them up?
No, all my beds are wood. Yeah. That kind of stuff. Cause I thought about that. Somebody else mentioned the box spring with the metal springs in it. I just don't have any box springs around. They're all on different stuff.
Dang it. I was trying to give Jamie a new hairdo.
Oh, here it is. They are conductive, but they are super inefficient. Well, that's right up my damn alley, buddy. I will make a contact. I love super inefficient stuff, if you haven't seen.
That's my TikTok buddy there, Mr. Frequency Frontier.
Absolutely.
If you guys watch TikTok, make sure and check his channel out, and mine, of course, too. But
I'll try crazy stuff. I'll try to load up my water bottle. I don't care. I'll try it.
So. I'm sitting here looking at the chat.
Chris, yeah, that might be a good one. Yeah.
Hmm.
The underwire antenna, the undertenna. Yeah.
That might send her back to West Virginia. You better watch about that one.
Screaming. Yeah. Oh,
I can see it now. She come back here to the family reunion trying to get all my cousins to go after Dan. Like, no, you can't go after Dan. He's the hand of the king.
You know what's weird, man? Ever since I started this journey, and I'm not the first one. This is not my idea. I blame Mike K at MRD. He's the one that got me thinking about all this crap because he put out a couple of videos that he did, like, 4, 5, 6 different things in a video. It's really cool. It really got me interested in doing it. So he's to blame for this obsession I have of mine now. But I'll be driving down the road and I'll just see some random stuff. And I bet, I bet that antenna. I almost got kicked out of my last one, but I spoke to an employee and they actually gave me permission to do it. But we can't talk about that one yet.
Yeah, can't talk about that one yet. But yeah, I really look forward to that one.
Yeah.
Heck, I look forward to the one you made in Huntsville.
Yeah,
that's coming up soon, ain't it?
That one's coming up soon. Dom, that one's coming up soon as well. The Gateway Arch, if I'm ever in St. Louis and I can get that close, I hear they're sometimes kind of iffy about even ham radio anywhere in the Arch area. That might be kind of hard to do just for security purposes, but I'd try it. What's the worst that can happen? I get put in jail. I call Kyle. He comes, gets me out. Then we go activate, Yeah.
That would probably been Kevin, Kent, because I know Kevin has done a shovel and he is a farmer.
I mean, I got things on the list like a grain bin. I mean, to me, that's kind of like, yeah, of course that thing's going to load up and I'll be able to make a contact on it. It's freaking huge, So that's really not high on my priority. I'm looking for like weird stuff that nobody would think would, like a butter knife dipole. Like 2 butter knives. That's weird.
Charlie Golf Charlie wants to know if Mom Jean's will antenna.
But we will find out. If he's wearing the Levi's with those little metal studs all over him, I could clip it on the zipper. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Basketball.
I bet if he was wearing buckle jeans, they had a lot of metal buttons on them.
Well, Terry, I've done the basketball hoop already. Matter of fact, I think that was I got Kilo 4 Lima Indy on the basketball hoop. So, yeah, we'll find more stuff. I might just walk by something laying on the ground and say, "Hey, let's try it." It's fun. If you ain't having fun, you're doing it wrong, guys.
Yeah, I don't talk about a lot of dance because I don't know if I watched it after he put it out or I watched it beforehand. So I'm always wary about what I'm talking about in his videos. I can tell you he has 2 that I know of that I'm super excited to come out.
I will tell you right now, the last one that I sent you that I almost got kicked off the premises till I made amends with the person who came out and talked to me. That one's out on October 1st. That's how far I'm scheduled out right now. October 1st. It's crazy.
Yeah, I think, and I don't even know if this date is even a drop date for you, but I think it's September the 2nd, the one from Huntsville, is what I think you told me.
I think. Yeah, that sounds about right.
Because
it'll be on a Wednesday.
I'm excited about that one.
Be September. Well, that'll be next Wednesday. I'm not sure if it's next Wednesday or not. Next Wednesday is the 3rd. I'd have to look at the dates.
Okay. Maybe it was the 3rd. I thought it was the 2nd. I can't remember. I know it was early September.
I'm trying to get, one a week scheduled up. I don't want to do them too fast because I'll run out of stuff to do.
How about you get Jamie to go play putt-putt and you make her stop in the corner and you make a contact on her putter?
We could do that as like a park to park, because there is a miniature golf area at Reed Bingham State Park.
There you go.
Yes. I like this.
Putt to putt.
That's right. Putt to putt.
Oh.
I might just call you Park to Park lads. And hey, we're on the back nine. And you're 5 and 9 on the back nine. That's right. She says, I don't like this. As long as you're holding the rubber handle, it'll be fine. Don't be like James and pop me with RF when.
You can lay the putter on the ground, Jamie. You don't got to hold it with your teeth.
Putters on the air. That'll be.
Hey, you better be careful. You might start something new.
No, but getting back to loading up that cornstalk.
That
was amazing.
I can see it now. This putting course intersects the lane from the other putting course. This is a twofer.
That's right. The cornstalk was great though, because I personally have never even conjured in my brain loading up something organic. So I think that was pretty cool. That was really cool.
So what all different materials have you used that are conductive?
Aluminum, steel, copper. I think that's about it. Yeah, I haven't done anything. Yeah. I haven't done anything organic. I haven't done like carbon fiber, which, I mean, looking in the chat, I might try just to load up my mask just to see what happens. Just to see if my radio will tune it first. And, yeah, just metal objects so far. Nothing out of the ordinary when you think about it, but.
Ground wave is easy.
Military loads trees for Invis, Chris. That is very interesting. So organic, well, obviously organic stuff works. So you load up a cornstalk. I'm gonna have to experiment with that. How did they load the tree though? I mean, honestly, do they like drive a nail in the base of it and hook to the nail or something, or just tie the copper around the tree? Like, how do they load it up? You would think if you can get inside the tree where there's moisture and sap and everything, it would work better. Nail or screw into the base. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That makes sense. Yeah. Let's sit down there with a old AM, Collins transmitter and see if we can burn the top off the tree.
It's not fall yet. Why is that tree yellow?
Oh my goodness.
Oh.
Make a 40-meter dipole, lay it on the ground, not up in the sky. I actually have not yet put up here, but I had a 40-meter dipole. It wasn't laying on the ground, Dom. It was probably about 4 or 5 feet off the ground at the old place, and it worked great for Invis. Awesome. If you want to make like local contacts.
Yeah, when I was activating when the hurricane was coming through, my highest point was about 5.5 foot, and it went to about 2.5 foot. Was my infed, and I made plenty of contacts. But I've had my antenna on the ground.
Yeah.
I've had both a wire on the ground, and I've had the Chelegans turned over on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
And I knew the Chelegans was on the ground. The problem was the pileup was so big, and my SWR was low enough. I just kept running.
Kent says he's seen a stream of salt water loaded up. Yeah. A car alternator not in the car. Brian said he worked you from Montesano with a dipole on the ground. Oh, that's great. I didn't see anything at Montesano though. I was looking around for stuff to load up, and I didn't see anything native to the park that really struck me as interesting. I mean, I could have done like a handrail going up to the back porch or something like that. That's you know, I didn't see anything that really struck me as something I'd want to do. Which would have been a great place for it because you're on top of a mountain. You got good height, you know, to start with. So if you're going to do something compromised, that's a good place to do it.
Ooh, I know what you can do. Do you have any really good like well, you're never mind, you're in southern Georgia. You don't have mountains.
No. We got anthills. Do you need one?
Well, maybe I will do this one. Maybe I'll go up and on top of a mountain and load up a fire tower.
Yeah, that would be nice. We do have some fire towers around here, but you'll definitely have a lot more mileage, more bang for your buck if you do it there.
Yeah. I bet that would just kill it.
That would be really cool. Would also be cool to load up the fire tower, but also can you get up the fire tower or is the stairs locked off?
Some of them you can. They're risky.
Yeah. If you can get up one, drop you an infed off of it and go to town. I bet you that'd be really nice.
Now I've activated like that before, like reverse.
Yeah.
Antenna. Like when I was in Canada, we activated on. It used to be a bridge, but it only went out so far and then dropped off into the river, and then there's another piece out there, another piece, and we had to hike to it, but we actually threw a bottle over a tree branch, and then it went all the way down to the ground, you know, and then we pulled the antenna and ran it downward like that, and
as soon as they
made contacts.
As soon as they get done fixing up Grand Bay from the last hurricane that went through, they're still trying to rebuild the boardwalk and everything else that goes out to the fire tower. About a mile and a half on a boardwalk through the swamp. Really beautiful. The alligators, you see all sorts of wildlife. But that'll give me some more options out there at the park. I can do an activation from the fire tower or something like that. So
I'm really wanting to go up when they open up the elk observation tower at Tomlin and do some satellite work from there. I don't know that they're going to let me drop an infed off of it and do an activation there, but
PP Man
I'm pretty
says,
sure I can get by with some satellite stuff there.
PP Man said, load myself up. Listen, James already tried to load me up, and I'm not going that route anymore because it hurt.
Dan is conductive
because
when I whistled into the mic, he did make noise out of it.
I don't know if you can still see it on my finger. I don't know if y'all can still see this or not, but there's a little white dot on the end of my finger. I don't know if it's going to focus. I think I got my camera manual focus. There's a little white dot on the end of my finger, right? Tilt it in the light right there. That's actually a scar from an RF burn because of that Yahoo right over there.
And I've done it to him twice, but the second time he knew I was going to do it, and it was with low power FT8. I wasn't running the FT8, but they were running FT8, and I told him, I said, hey, grab a hold of that antenna. And he knew it was coming.
The first time was an accident at 83 watts. The second time, it was like self-inflicted because I knew it was going to happen. Yeah. I'm just a glutton for punishment, you know?
What's PP Man talking about? Where would you put the clamp? The clamp for what?
I have no idea. I don't know.
He loses me sometimes. He's probably talking about an XT60 or something. Where are you going to clamp? PP Man, the reason PP Man hasn't done any satellite hunting with his new equipment yet, he hasn't XT60'd everything.
Yeah,
so
that's right. You should turn, hey, PP, you should turn all your coax connectors into XT60s. Just take the braid on one side, the center connector on the other. There you go, buddy.
Yeah. You don't need 239s or BNCs.
No,
Change
XT60,
everything.
baby.
Change all your antenna connections in your radios to XT60. Do it all, man. If you're going to do it right.
That's right. I think if you do a survey of the number of hams that hate, PL 259 and SO 239, you'll get a vast majority of say they're crappy. I particularly don't like them. But hey, that's why I use the slip-on connectors because I get tired of screwing stuff on and off.
Speaking of loading things up, you know what we could do is we could get Terry to pierce his ears and wear some really big hoop earrings.
Yes.
That would antenna.
Yeah. If he's holding on to the walker real tight, that can be a good counterpoise too. I like these ideas we're coming up with here.
BNC everywhere. Of course, you're BNC everywhere. I don't mind BNC though. BNC's all right.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't mind it. I mean, it's still good. I think I've done some 100-watt work on BNC. It's still relatively okay at 100 watts. I wouldn't go much higher. Just because
wouldn't go that much higher on 100 watts on BNC. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, because the center conductor diameter can't get too big, you know.
I don't even use 100 watts. I use 83, and that's about the limit for me. So 83 or less. And here lately, a lot of less.
Yeah, the way the bands have been the last couple of nights, a lot less will do you. A little dab will do you on the wattage, man. It's crazy.
I'll tell you what. I see Aaron in the chat, and that just reminded me. Toward the end of next month, there's another Kentucky photo meetup. It's going to be in Paintsville this time. If anybody's going to be in the area.
Paintsville.
PP Man says Terry is a CW hunter. I will tell you that he is. He's easy to get in the log because no matter who you call, he'll call back.
That's right. Aaron activated this morning on 20 whiskeys. Awesome. Yeah, the bands in the morning and the evening's been great, man. But the middle of the day,
I like the early morning stuff. The problem is, you got to get up early morning to do it.
That's not really your cup of tea, you know. I mean, your boss wants you to work by at least 1 p.m., right?
Well, I mean, see, here's the thing. I could get up and go like across the street and activate easily. You know, if I want to do 8 o'clock, 7:30, that's no problem. But my thing is, when I want to do early morning, I'm normally wanting to do somewhere else, and to do a 7:30, 8 o'clock activation, I got to get up at 6 o'clock.
Yeah.
So.
And you got to make sure you didn't do Chief Logan the night before too for a late shift.
I haven't really been hitting Chief that much. You know,
you've been hitting your cousin's favorite park a lot here lately. You should.
Yeah.
She said the other day. Yeah, she said the other day that's the only place you ever go.
My log has determined that is a lie. It just seems like when she's hunting, that's where I'm at.
That's right.
Well, Panther is in the range of parks that I'm working on for eagles. So if it's in the range and it's a twofer, why not hit it while I'm there? Tomlin is kind of just the new Chief Logan, because I've did Chief Logan so many times, and Tomlin's so close. Yeah, I could switch it up and go to Chief Logan Wildlife Management Area, but it's not as nice as Tomlin. You know, it can be, but I have to call my buddy to let me in the backside through some private hunting land, and it's shenanigans, Dan. I can say what I want.
Yeah. Hey, I mean, you know, we'll see if the chat caught on to that. I'm gonna leave it alone. We'll see. I need you to go to over to almost Maryland and get a little sliver of a park for me. That's what I need.
I mean, you can go to the top of Chief Logan, and it's good too. But the problem with that is it's also the gun range. So somebody's going to come up there and start shooting more than likely when you're up there.
Yeah.
So I normally only get to go about midway up or go in the backside.
That's right.
Which requires a key. So,
but as long
for
as
a lot of walking.
But as long as you have the key to the backside, it's easier to slide on in there.
Yep.
Gotcha. and you don't got to worry about getting shot.
That's true.
Because the one thing that we learned a long time ago from West Virginia is you don't walk across somebody's private property, because what you said, you'll get private bullets.
I do have a summit that I want to do.
Is it on the backside as well, or
no? It's not. It's on the front side for sure.
Well, yeah. Well, Brian says remember to always get permission to go on the backside, which is true. He has to have a key.
You have to have a key. Yeah, you're getting permission.
Yeah. I mean, I would think if somebody hands me the key to the backside, that would be inherent, permission to go ahead and go in.
Because if you try to do it without the key, they'll be like wrong side.
Yeah. Like gate not open. Try a different entrance. This side closed.
You guys are horrible, just so y'all know. Mm-hmm. You guys act like you hang out in chill pad half the night. Anyway. So PP man, what's your excuse for not doing a satellite contact today? The chat wants to know.
Why didn't you hunt James on satellite today?
Because James didn't hunt satellite today. That's why.
Yeah, wrong entrance. That's right.
I bet Steven's probably done 4 satellites today.
That's right. Exit only, wrong entrance. That's right.
Steven's become like just as obsessed like he did with CW when I got him into CW. Nah, he's obsessed with it.
He does realize that you have to talk to do this, right?
Not all satellites.
No. Ooh.
You can do linears and do CW.
Ooh.
It's funny too, because I was talking to him. I was like, "Have you ever heard of an egg beater?" And he immediately goes to the expensive one. He's like, "Yeah, I seen that M2, man. That thing's really, really." And I'm sitting there thinking, "Are you serious, dude? That's $700.
Right.
Are you seriously looking at that already? You've made one satellite contact and you're already looking at a $700."
That's like saying, "Hey, man, have you ever heard of a car? Yeah, you seen that new Bugatti?" Dude, I'm talking about a Honda.
I got my license. What now? What?
Yeah.
Ferrari.
That's crazy. I hope he has fun with it. Maybe we drove him off sideband when we got him in CW. He doesn't do sideband anymore. I wonder if he'll get so hooked on satellites that'll be all he does and never does CW.
No, but I will tell you what's gonna keep him out of a lot of POTA is when he goes to Arizona. He's gonna do a lot of soda. I guarantee it.
Oh yeah.
Arizona's a really great place to do soda. Lots of summits, and it's not private land where you get shot at. So
nobody ever claimed he doesn't go in head first. That's right.
That's right, and that's why me and him are friends, because I go in head first to everything I do. That's for sure.
Even the backside with the key. Yeah.
Yeah. Head first and everything.
If you're gonna go all out. There you
go. Anyway, what's everybody gonna do for the holiday tomorrow? You got cookouts planned? You got POTA planned? What you gonna do for the holiday tomorrow? I'm curious.
I don't have any plans. We
all know that I'm gonna do POTA.
Yeah,
that's
depending on how it is the night after dinner. Might go out and hit a park for a late shift. I don't know. It all depends. We're kind of tired this weekend.
Brian, I might activate at some point.
Brian, maybe. Brian might, Yeah. I don't know. I just shake my magic 8-ball and turn it over and I ask about Brian. Most of the time it says answer hazy, try again.
It would actually probably be cheaper if I just moved in with Brian, because
Yeah.
I know he's going to activate every day. I just ride with him. I save all the gas and everything.
We got a lot of stuff going on. Let's see. Josh is going to activate. That's Kilo 4 Lemur Indier Bok Bok. Antenna Experiments Dennis. Aaron activating first thing in the morning, then grilling burgers and dogs for lunch. Ron Chris, Alpha Echo 4 X-Ray Oscar, is going to have a 2-op activation at 7465 tomorrow at 8:30 in the morning.
Woo!
Man, what? Is that AM? I mean, hold on. Make sure. Hold up, man. Wait.
Is that 8:30 Pacific time?
That does say AM. What the heck is going on? Man. Bob's going to work at the firehouse, hunt some POTA, pick up the wife at the airport. Awesome.
Maybe he's talking about 8:30 Pacific time.
Man, I don't know.
That's what I'm going to start doing when people say, "What time are you activating?" I'm going to be like 8:30. Then they get off the chat about Pacific time.
Give them some like odd time zone.
Like the time that I said I was going to do a park at 6:30 and people got up to hunt me.
Yeah. Oh, is that the one you were on your Rove?
No.
Oh, I was okay because you were about an hour late for that one.
A random night in chill pad, and everybody's like, "What time are you activating tomorrow?" I was like 6:30. And like, no, really. I'm like, no, really, 6:30.
You were about an hour late for that one on the second day of your Rove, 2 in the morning. But I understand. You were having bacon. You needed breakfast. I understand. Outdoor painting. Toby is going to be painting on the outdoors. Probably some beautiful weather up there too. That is cool. You're not putting down any more radials in your backyard, are you, Toby?
That's what she's painting. She's painting them like the grass color.
Yeah. Well, she already has like 37,000 feet of them out here.
Oh, I need to make me a radial farm like Toby has.
It works. Ain't no question about it.
I know it works.
Yeah. I figure if I'm ever going to do that, I'm not going to bury radial wire. I'm just going to like get a sod cutter, and remove the grass, put down mesh, and then put the sod back on top of it.
Are you getting stainless though?
Yeah, stainless mesh. Yep.
So
just
don't
cover the whole dang
rust.
backyard in stainless mesh. That would be awesome. Yeah, it's just a big copper disc. Yeah, that's true. That butternut she has sounds amazing though, all the time.
I'm gonna just plant my yard and build a house on top of a buried spaceship.
Yeah. Yeah, my goodness. Yeah, hopefully everybody has a good holiday tomorrow. Relax. Enjoy your day off work if you do have the day off work. If you don't have the day off work and you used to be a first responder like I used to be, bless you. I hope you have a safe day and you don't get too many calls for service and you can just chill.
Yeah, and I'm going to be right back to dropping videos left and right. I took yesterday and today. I didn't. Well, I did drop Satellite Saturday yesterday. I didn't drop no shorts or nothing the last 2 days, but I do already have one to drop for tomorrow, and it'll be right back on track again because it's paying off. It's really paying off. I can tell you guys are really liking it, and a lot of new people's liking it as well. So we're going to continue that route, I believe. Try to keep the Hamily growing and growing and growing the best we can.
I'm liking the Saturdays for sure.
Yeah, it's something new, and we're gaining some new people from it. I haven't really had a lot of conversations. I know I'm printing a handle for somebody. Yeah, I'm getting ready to start my third print on it. It was an hour and 38-minute print, and it got down to 18 minutes, and it said system error, restart printer, and just shut down. and I couldn't restart it because it just made a little clump. If I'd have caught it when it first did it, maybe, I could just scraped off that little bit of access, but it hardened on it. And then I started the second print, and it messed up on the base layer. So I said, we'll wait till after the stream and start it again.
Isn't that the worst, man?
I'll start it and go out and do early late. And when I'll come back, it'll be spaghetti.
Exactly. Isn't that the worst when you start a print in the morning? Because normally what I do is I start my prints and I'll watch like the first 2 layers go down and say, okay, we're good. Then I'll leave and come back, at the end of the day. It's like maybe it's a 7 or 8 hour print. And I'll come back after work and it looks like spaghetti threw up all over my table. It's like, oh my God.
No, Brian, I'm not designing handles to do in the HRAG shop. It's somebody else's handle. I just did it for myself. And one of the new satellite guys was watching the stream and said he really liked it, but he didn't have a printer. So I told him I'd print him one if he paid for the shipping. And then permitting that the next print works okay, I will print one more and then probably do a giveaway once I get a few more satellite people watching the Satellite Saturdays. And then I'll be done with it.
Yeah.
So I am, I have been tinkering around with some ideas to add to the HRAG shop. So have I dropped the new shirt yet? I haven't. Ooh, maybe I should drop the new shirt.
Yeah.
Maybe I should drop the new shirt.
Drop it tonight. That'd be fun.
I could. I got the sticker sitting right there in front of me. I was kind of waiting till I did something, but
yeah,
go ahead and drop it.
Yeah, could you save one for me? And when you come down in February, when you drive down in February, you can just bring it. You know what I mean? Yeah.
I'm probably going to take the train.
Throw mama from the train.
PP Man said, yeah, he called me on the egg beater.
Yeah, I think PP is a little bit behind the chat. He must have scrolled back or something. So by the time we sign off here in just a couple of minutes, he's probably still going to be watching for the next like 10 or 15 minutes.
He probably paused it and went and ate dinner or something.
Yeah.
All right. So Danton says he ain't got. Danton says he don't have nothing coming up.
Nope.
For me, I haven't looked at the weather, but as far as I know, it's good. So I'm going to go out and do an early late shift. I know here in a little bit I'm going to eat some hot dogs and hamburgers off the grill, and tomorrow I'll be right back out doing the POTA thing and dropping videos. So I do have some satellites work scheduled tomorrow as well. So it's going to be a good week as always. So thanks everybody for hanging out with us tonight, and those who super chatted, you guys are awesome. And we'll catch everybody on the air. 73.
Happy Labor Day, guys. See you.